or the power of truth. Ephesians 4:2 and 4:15. Rosa Parks taught us what it meant to speak the truth in love. Truth is most effective and most piercing when the hearts are coldest and darkness is most prevalent. I'll say that again. Truth is most powerful and effective and piercing when hearts are coldest and darkness is most prevalent. Okay? Well, I can't do it here. It's too dark, too many demons, there's too many demonic spirits, there's too much warfare, there's too much struggle, there's too much pressure. We got to do something else, find something else. No, no, no. The light shines brightest in the worst possible situations, in the darkest possible situations. That's where the light shines the brightest. The power of telling the truth in Ahava. Go to Ephesians 4:2. Part 3 of the bus of justice. Ephesians 4 and Ephesians 4 and 2. It's interesting how all the books of the Bible end in Yah. In the actual Aramaic, Ephesians, Romia, Colosia, Corinthia, just a coincidence. Yeah. But of course we know that the Bible was written in Greco, really. But it's just a coincidence that in Aramaic all the books of the Bible happen to have the suffix of Yah. There are Yah incidences, there are no coincidences. Because we know the Brit Chadashah was written in Aramaic. Ephesians 4:2. With all humility and meekness, with patience, bearing with one another in Ahava. Bearing with one another. That is no play on words. Oftentimes, just to get along, we have to bear with one another. Because we can be a bunch of bears. Especially you, Pedro. You're sleeping. We can be a bunch of bears. So that's a good pun. Every pun intended. Amen? Bear with one another in love, ahava, with humility and with meekness. Rosa Parks taught us what it meant to speak the truth in love. She didn't stick a finger in the cop's face when she was threatened with arrest and say, my daddy's bigger than your daddy, or get lost, or go blank yourself. When the bus driver and the lady said, we're going to arrest you, what did she say? You may do that because what you're doing is wrong, and what I'm doing is right, and if I'm wrong, the Supreme Court is wrong. If I'm wrong, the Constitution is wrong. If I'm wrong, the Declaration of Independence is wrong. So I'll tell you the truth. You're wrong, I'm right. So, but she told the truth in love. You could arrest me. You may do that. Look at verse 15. Ephesians 4:15. Speaking the emet, here it is again. Speaking the emet in ahava, that we may progress and grow through him, who is the head of Kol Yisrael, even the Mashiach. So when we speak the emet in ahava, we will progress and grow through him, who is the head of Kol Yisrael, even the Mashiach. Did Rosa Parks grow? Did her people grow? Did the movement grow? Did they progress because she was in Rosa Parks? No, because she was in Yeshua, who was the head of the entire Kehillah and congregation of Israel. You getting this? Beautiful, huh? She knew who Yahweh was. She knew who Yeshua was. And so she grew and she progressed because she was telling the truth in love, with meekness and humility in him. So the power of faith, the power of divine empowerment, the power of imparted responsibility, the power of truth. Rosa Parks also telling the truth in love. Rosa Parks also used the power of salt. Okay? And I've seen the power of salt used different ways. I've seen the salt of the Worldwide Wrestling Federation and Professor Toro Tanaka. You know, and they always make these Oriental folks, the Japanese guys, like heels or bad people. So as soon as the good guy gets near the bad guy, you know, the Oriental folks, they take the salt and go, throw the salt in the opponent's side. No, that's not the kind of salt we're called. we're called to throw. Matityahu 5:9. Matityahu 5:9. Yahshua speaking in the first person. Matityahu 5:9. The bus of justice, part 3. Blessed are the troublemakers. Blessed are the shalom makers, for they shall be called B'nai Yahweh. Blessed are those who are persecuted for tzedakah's sake, for theirs is the malchut hashamayim. Blessed are you when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you, Rosa Parks, for my sake. Kilah, and be great in simcha, for great is your reward in the shamayim. For in like manner so they persecuted the Nevi'im prophets who went before you. Rosa Parks taught us that true faith will end hate, and is wrought by making shalom with those who repress the truth. She showed us how to establish lasting shalom among all men, and the meaning of being salt in this sick earth. Her righteousness rubbed society in the wrong way, didn't it? Her goodness, her tov, her righteousness rubbed society in the wrong way till they got themselves right with Yahweh. Salt is supposed to rub sickness out, evil out, darkness out, disease out, bacteria out. It is the salt of Rosa Parks that started this cleansing for an entire nation, an entire society. The bus of justice, part 3. The power of salt. Would to Yahweh that we would learn how to use the power of salt in the right way and not in the wrong way. Amen? And lastly, the power of visualizing your inheritance promise. The power of visualizing your inheritance promise. Ephesians 2:6. Ephesians 2:6. That in the Olam Haba, he might show the exceeding riches of his unmerited favor in chesed toward us through Mashiach Yahshua. Amen. The verse 6. Let's go back to verse 6. Has raised us up together. Yeshua has raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in Mashiach Yeshua. That in the Olam Haba he might show the exceeding riches of his unmerited favor in chesed toward us through Mashiach Yeshua. Rosa Parks showed us how to respond in the face of injustice. She visualized her seat. She saw Yeshua's seat of honor and saw herself seated in heavenly places and saw that as her promised inheritance. And because she did not lose sight of her seat in heaven, she wasn't willing to give up her seat on earth. She knew, Yahweh is my defense, I cannot be moved. You understand? You know why Rosa Parks didn't give up her seat? Because Yeshua would never make her give up her seat because of her skin color. She knew and visualized her seat in heaven, and therefore she claimed her seat and her right as a child of Yahweh here on the earth. But he that had ears to hear, let him hear what the Ruach HaKodesh says to the Kehillah. Baruch Hashem. Hey, if you have your Bible, turn with me please to Romia, Sefer Romia, the book of Roma